In the outskirts of the Senegalese capital, Dakar, lies the historic town of Thiaroye. Here, a massacre unfolded at a military camp over 80 years ago, an event whose full truth and its aftermath continues to be debated. A number of West African riflemen who fought for France during World War II were killed for demanding their pay. While the French military says around 35 to 75 soldiers were killed, historians dispute this claim, asserting that nearly 400 of them died. The battle to control the narrative has left the heroes without recognition or justice.
We personally only had the opportunity to talk about them in class at school when we had evening classes on the First and Second World Wars, the Constitution of Africa, and Senegal through its worthy sons to liberate Europe and France. After that, it was completely forgotten until the advent of the new regime with a surge of Pan-Africanism.
A lost loved one deserves to be honored, and this is something that has been forgotten for a very long time. People wanted to erase it from history.
President WWII vowed to regain control of the historic narrative on Thiaroye. He asked France to take responsibility and properly investigate the massacre. President Macron officially recognized the 1994 massacre for the first time in November last year. Paris claims it shared all relevant documents with Senegal in 2014, but Senegalese historians suspect that other key documents have remained secret.
There is a project to create a documentation center. And why a documentation center? Because we don't have much information about these riflemen. We haven't had access to their service records. You know, all the riflemen who were involved in this war were deported. So there are service records. There is information contained in those service records, but it's military information. So we would have to demilitarize that data.
And as historians work to strengthen the recognition of the soldiers, they also aim to educate younger generations about this significant part of the nation's history.
Beyond that, the mayor plans to create a comic book that recounts the past and the journey of these riflemen. Because as young people, this phenomenon had a profound impact on us. We learnt about it in primary school, so it's important that we tell this story to children in both primary and secondary schools.
Last December, President Faye announced the construction of a memorial in honor of the riflemen, the creation of a research center where archives on the massacre will be kept, and streets named after the event. He stated that the search for truth is not to open a door to arouse anger, but rather part of the country's duty of remembrance. Sophia Shimechero, CGTN.